All right, 2020, year of Chris. Oh man, let's go talk about the Dead Center. Chris, you ready to go? Chris, we gotta go. We gotta do bad movie night. What are you doing? Stop hitting yourself, Chris. Stop hitting yourself. Oh shit, he's catatonic.
Hey, what are you doing here? I was just shitting. It was the best shit I've ever had in my life.
That is not a toilet.
Crap!
Yeah, that's the problem. Crap.
Not again. Why does this keep happening?
Go get yourself cleaned up. We'll talk about this shitty movie when you get back.
So many turds.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta stop eating so many of those Jimmy Dean sausages. Whew, really lubricating my butthole.
Chris, I am the mouth of death. None are beyond my reach. Forgive me.
I didn't realize I was doing this video with my mother-in-law. Yeah, we checked out the new movie. Newish. Just came out a few weeks ago. The Dead Center. I wanted to see this movie because it's got Shane Carruth in it, who is the guy who made Primer and Upstream Color.
Mm-hmm. But he did not write or direct this.
Not write or direct this. He's an actor as well.
So, Chris,
Ian?
it's 2020 already, apparently.
It's not.
It's the year of Chris.
Next year.
Tell me, how much did you love this movie?
What do you think? Let me ask you.
I don't know, you're definitely excited for this one.
Well, I told you why I was excited.
Because the act, you just told them too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Okay.
You did not like it.
What?
Okay.
We'll get into it.
So what's it? Just give me the basic plot line, and don't soak it with your negativity like you did the last time. All right.
Did anything happen in this movie? It was like long. That wasn't that long, but it felt long.
Really?
And then stuff happened at a.
Is it too slow for you?
No, it wasn't slow. It just. There's a mental health facility, and the guy comes in, and then weird stuff is happening, and he mummies them. And then separate from that, you've got a medical examiner who, for some reason, is doing a detective also running around town trying to find this other guy who doesn't realize is in the mental institution because.
Okay.
I don't know, but he wasn't. He was. The morgue was in the the mental asylum. He literally just left the morgue and walked.
I don't disagree with you that there is a bunch of ambiguous stuff in the storyline.
Yeah.
And it is.
It's not that confusing a movie.
And honestly,
not as much as I made it sound.
The movie's more linear than it seems.
Yeah.
And I think it is solidified that it's pretty linear by the end. And I did overall enjoy the movie, and I think the end is a bit of a dud. Yeah. But I think there's a lot of positives to this movie. Sure, you might not get that invested in the storyline, but I think the storytelling itself was pretty well done. I think this movie set a really, really good atmosphere and tone. Oh, come on. That opening sequence with the car driving, the ambulance driving, and the music slowly building, and it just, the way it cuts to these quick vignettes for a second of very explicit things that are playing with the audio levels and stuff. It's not like a jump scare. It just constantly keeps you on an unease. At least for me.
I don't remember that.
See, I don't think you fucking watched the movie.
I did watch it.
Look,
this movie, there's nothing bad about this movie. Mm-hmm. The acting's good.
It's great.
The production values are good. Audio's good. Lighting's good. The effects where they had them were good for what they were trying to do. It wasn't
compelling to you.
It wasn't compelling. It wasn't heightened enough to really justify a feature-length movie to me.
I think the reason that you feel that way is because they tease a bunch of things that don't exactly have payoffs. You have your main character, Dr. Forrester or something, who's Shane Carruth, his character, and they hint at he has this kind of sad-ish backstory that we don't really learn too much about.
No, just get hints.
But he also has a very interesting relationship with his boss.
Yeah.
And I thought that was going to go somewhere more than it did because it's interplayed through most of the storyline and then it just kind of ends with no resolve. And so, like, there's these teases of things. You also have, obviously, this demonic possession creature thing.
Which we never learn anything about.
Which we never really learn anything about.
Yeah. It never went hard enough for me. Like, it didn't...
It's too flaccid?
It didn't get... Yeah. It didn't get violent enough or gory enough. Not that it
I don't think it was really
that,
calling for that, though, either.
But it also didn't have that compelling a story to get away with not having that, you know?
I think it could have. I think if the ending... While the ending is ambiguous, and I can get behind an ambiguous ending...
Sure.
It also felt kind of expected.
Yeah.
Of, like... And we could kind of spoil it, but... You know, when you have a monster movie, and, like... This movie felt like it was deeper and had like more of a message, or that it was going a really interesting place, and it never really did.
Yeah, you can get away with not being a particularly violent, gory, splattery movie if you're very interesting, and I just didn't find it that interesting either.
But
again, there's nothing bad about it.
The character who plays the John Doe, Jeremy Childs, the actor, he was in Preacher season 3.
Okay.
He was fucking awesome. He's the guy who shows up, and I felt unease when he was in these situations, because he plays a character who's not of right mind and who possibly is possessed, and you never really know what's going to happen. So
see, you're right, but also every time he was on screen, I just would have rather it been Michael Berryman.
What?
He just felt like a poor man's Michael Berryman.
Berryman?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What we do?
I don't know. Medical bureaucracy.
Yes.
Is a prominent plot point in this movie. And I thought the setting with all these doctors and nurses and people, everybody felt real. It felt like a legit doctor or a hospital. Like, didn't feel staged. And I thought that captured that really well.
This could have been like the Halloween episode of an ER or something like that.
I was waiting for Noah Wyle to show up. Much like I usually am. Excuse me, sir? You don't know who Noah Wyle is? Excuse me? He went on to create that amazing TNT show called Falling Skies about aliens that have taken over the Earth. And Noah Wyle is a teacher, and he has to rebuild society because he learned how to teach books and stuff and shoot guns. And there's aliens, and there's skies that are falling, and it's got that old guy from other stuff in it.
That's why they call it Falling Skies. Got it.
Excuse me? He also did another TNT original where he's like a professor who hunts down stuff. I think it's called The Professor Who Hunts Down Stuff. I don't know. So now, do you fucking know who Noah Wyle is?
Nope.
All right.
It's fine. It's a fine movie. It did the movie. It made the movie.
The year of Chris is going to be short and sweet, but...
Why do you say that?
Because you're bringing me down. This must be what it's like for you all the time.
You feel my pain!
I guess. All right, well, I guess that's going to do it for the Dead Center, which is also the nickname for Ian's heart since it's now dead. Am I on the right still? I am on the right. Damn it. So he was talking about me, wasn't he? Fuck! No one's gonna get that. All right, that's gonna do it. We'll catch you here next time. Goodbye.
Did you really just figure that out live?